Hello, my feathered friends. My little angels. Little angels. Just cleansing some space. We're back here in my bathroom because I just don't want to sit down and do reads. I'm just done. I'm done with that. So, I love you. I hope this finds you well. We are going to be pulling from these 4 decks. Get your tea, because what's really funny is, like, I pulled out my feminine wisdom. I was like, hey, what's going on? Why are you talking to me, deck? I've never seen this card. And you know what's hilarious is I remember doing a read for myself and using every single card, and it was telling me a story. And I swear, this must have been stuck. I'm not sure. So maybe your romance life has been stuck. Yeah. And look at that beautiful dress. I just think it's gorgeous. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. Love, attraction. Maybe you didn't feel loved. You didn't feel any attraction from others. I feel like whoever you are, you're hitting this Empress energy, because this is number 3. Okay? And I will actually, thank you. That's a very good point. A feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love towards oneself or someone else. I'm telling you, somebody chose themselves. When you chose yourself, oh my gosh, it changed everything. Your ancestors couldn't even do it. But you did. You chose yourself. Okay, so yeah, somebody else came in, but it was actually karmic, and you didn't settle. Romance is about attraction rather than a strenuous effort. This card represents a call for love, but also promises connections and love towards yourself. Consider what it is that your heart needs right now: human connection or self-love. Romanticize your life. Buy yourself your favorite flowers, light that expensive candle, froth your coffee, and make yourself an exquisite meal. Affirmation: the heart that yearns for love shall receive it. If you're yearning for love, you're calling it in. And if you're choosing yourself, you're aligned with a very high vibing partner or friendships. You could be I already know, if you're coming across this video, you're already noticing that you're being treated a little differently. Hey, that rug's in the way. Okay. All right. Let's get a little comfy here. Oh, that's better. Okay. You're yearning for romance. So I feel like this was a test. It was a trick to see if you were going to try and supplement what you were yearning for with somebody else or yourself. And that's the thing. If you choose yourself, then you learn you passed. You learned your lesson to rely on yourself. That no matter what, you're going to be okay. As long as you don't have to deal with any of the contracts and the bindings and the energies that are trying to keep you stuck and limited. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Now I'm getting hot. I think it's this tea. Ooh, it's like, I don't know, the mugwort is hitting me a little differently. There's a bunch of other stuff in there, but okay. So I think that is all I'm going to take from that deck. I feel like that's just a really good grounding point, and we can always come back to it if we need to. Everything in time. Everything in time. That's hilarious. Okay. Azure Oracle. Thank you to the creators of that. Also, remember your divinity. If you watch my readings, I love this. I love this. I love it so much. Okay. And Oracle of the Radiant Sun. You could be really feeling this sun energy. It is Leo season, but this is timeless. So whenever you're coming across it is whenever you're getting this energy, because energy is fluid. Fluid, baby. Fluid. I am feeling a little rushed And I'm not in a rush. I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. No one to be. So I don't know why I'm feeling rushed right now. Maybe you're feeling rushed about something. Are they feeling rushed about something? Somebody taking your money or something? Oh, you're taking a leap of faith because you disconnected from a King of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody that wasn't loving, wasn't nurturing, probably really greedy, like stingy, like a lack mindset. Like there's a difference. Like I like to conserve things and be intentional and conscious of how I'm using paper towels, toilet paper. You know, we don't want to just use the whole roll. We teach our kids, you know, we just need a little bit. That's not really lack mindset. That's just being intentional and aware of your consumption. But there's a line, there's a threshold between that and like thinking you're never gonna, like acting like it's the very last one in the world. There's something about this. Because when you have an abundant mindset, you can let things go because you know Spirit's going to bring something even better to you. Like when people don't want to give something away that they're not using, it's more sentimental. But Billy and Bobby next door, it could really help them right now. But you're not using it. But you're hoarding it and you don't want to share it. That is a lack mindset. Abundant mindsets would be like, oh, Billy and Bobby next door, they can have that. They can have that because I know if I need it, Spirit's just going to send me a new one before I even need it. What is this Oracle of the Radiant Sun? Too many. Holy Spirit, Archangels. What needs to go with this romance card? I want a straightforward, clear, concise, truthful message for the viewer, please, and thank you. Also, I do not consent to any lower vibrations trying to interfere with this reading. Thank you. What did I just say? Restlessness. Somebody is really restless. Mercury energy, mercurial energy, Hermes energy. Oh my gosh. Egotism is at the bottom of the deck. So this is not you. Or this is you because you're leaving. Or you're restless because of a romance. Hold on. First house, ruled by Aries. Something about the self. Mars and Leo. Friendship. Eccentricity with Saturn. Quarrel. It's not a quarrel. Quarrel's in reverse. Status. Interdependent excitement. Somebody's really excited that you're interdependent. Not like you're independent, but you're also in interdependence because you're connected to Source. You're connected to all things, and there's generosity here from Spirit. Wait a minute. Also, be aware of your own ego. Mars, Aries. This is a lot of fire energy. This is a lot of fire. If you're feeling this and you believe that this doesn't feel like your energy, take a second to go within. Deep breaths, mindfulness, like pay attention to your scalp. What does it feel like? Where are your ears at? Where are your shoulders at? Locate the bottom of your butt. What does it feel like? If you're standing up, what does the bottom of your feet look like? That will lessen the resistance and help some information flow in. Because if you are feeling this egotism, restlessness, I feel like somebody is thinking about you romantically and sending you this energy because of how deeply they're thinking about you. So send it back with love and flowers and, you know, hey, it's just not for me. Don't take it personal. And see what happens. For others of you, if you've already done that and you already acknowledge like, hey, this isn't mine, why am I feeling this? And you've already located this energy, this is just a confirmation for what's going on. What's up, baby? I'm using the deck that you picked too. Also, crescent moons are very significant. A lot of moon We got the sun and they got the moon. We got the moon in Cancer. Very maternal. Very like you might be motherly. You could have healed your mother wound. Yes, my love.
How about are you boiling the water?
Oh, thank you so much. All right, you guys. Romance is all about attraction, rather a strenuous effort. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I just reread that? Why did I think I didn't read it? Okay, this is very significant. You came back, I don't know, you came back to something and you already did it? You realized you already did it? This is for somebody. I'm just interpreting the message, guys. Got ashes in my sink. Palo Santo. Lavender. We got lots of lavender. Magenta. Morning glories. Eccentricity. Choice. You have a choice. Ooh, 7th house of Libra with Mars again. The scales. You have a choice. Look at that sword with the heart. 7 stars. 7 sisters. The 7 Orishas could be significant. Flattery, choice. Gemini. Venus in Gemini. Venus in Virgo. Someone is trying to flatter you so that you don't discriminate against them. They're trying to assert dominance over you without you catching on. Come on, man. Why can't this be like... And I feel like it's because you chose yourself. You found love within yourself. You chose yourself and you're like, whatever comes, comes. Again, it's the train. We are the train. We keep going. We hear the signs. We hear the signals going off. And if people want to jump on with us to where we're headed, let them. Let them. And anybody that doesn't want to, let them. Because you know where you're going. It's not about finding somebody forever. It's about finding people for right now. Right now. Oh, that makes sense. There were so many messages coming out yesterday that I saw RN. RN for right now, right now, right now, right now. Who's right for you right now? You, for one. Let's find out. Against all odds. What wants to come out of this deck, Spirit? Oh, really? But I already started doing this. I think we're switching to the other deck. The growth, abundance, fruits of your labor. Yeah. Be cautious. You are receiving abundance at this time. Roses again. You are the rose. You are the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Isn't that what my T thing said? Keep your eyes on the prize. Number 44 could be very significant. Observe. I would definitely observe. I feel like you're stepping into your power. You're claiming your power. You're making a choice, or you have made a choice. You are the sacred heart. Mother your inner child. There's that motherly. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. You've learned to mother yourself. 1, 3, 3, 3. You have learned to mother yourself. Ooh, you are resurrecting Rose of Jericho. This is the plant that resurrects itself. You can buy it and it will literally come back to life. So they try, like, the energies, the system, this game. You are so powerful that you had to be put through a lot of tests and trials, just like dying, like, you know, resurrection, that whole thing. Yeah. Oh, an awakening. Speak it into existence. How are you getting every golden, amazing, like golden chakra, solar plexus? Okay. Well, just your solar plexus and your sacral chakra are coming back online and more powerful than ever. And there are energies that want to harvest. So protect your energy and know what is around you. Go back to your center. Mother yourself. If you're like, oh, I didn't really like that, then go within in that exact moment. Give yourself what you deserve and then tell that to keep pushing. Period. Alrighty. Apologies for that. So again with the sailor. Somebody could be a sailor. You're a sailor. You're on a boat. What you doing, kitty? Awakening. Speak it into existence. You're speaking things into existence. You're speaking your growth into existence. You're speaking your fruits of your labor into existence. Your heart. So you must remember, rest, and just be. You're remembering to rest. You're remembering just to be. Be. The sacred outlaw. Raise your voice. Guys. And then the torch with guidance is not wasted. Risk and reward. Guys, every single positive card is coming out. Throat chakra. Forging, finding my way back home. That's what you're doing. Your sights are set on yourself and spirit and what your actual purpose and path is. You're not wasting time. You are asking the right questions. You're diving into energies that you're experiencing. Also, why am I feeling restless? Where is this romance coming from? Is this from me? Is this into myself? And I feel like you're redirecting it into yourself, which is literally resurrecting you. You're regenerating yourself because you chose not to pour outside of you. Your persistent hope and perseverance has finally paid off. You have nurtured and hoped with quiet diligence for so long. You've planted seeds with no evidence that they would sprout. You've trimmed and pruned what's necessary. Somebody has a garden. You've waited and hoped, waited and hoped. You fertilized and watered, and you've tilled the soil. Karma is coming around, and everything you've so miraculously cultivated is fruiting. You are sitting in the sunshine, surrounded by an orchard of your own making. You are the gardener, the creatrix, the mother, and the alchemist. It is finally time to enjoy the fruits of your toil and labor. Every sacrifice, every tear, every struggle, it has all accumulated in a beautiful grove of your own making. Every time you woke up and decided to persist, even in the face of exhaustion. It's taken time and patience and hope to create a creation this mature and burgeoning with life. Okay. Take the time to relish in the abundance that is before you. You deserve it. You deserve this. You deserve all of this. Ah! Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Holy Spirit, command the truth. No lower energies. Tamper with this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. Connect with the divine. Stags, guys. Stags. 1818 on the timer. No guts, no glory. Number 10 and number 56. Connect with the divine. You are connected to the divine. You are the divine. My mission is to keep the light in your eyes ablaze. That's what you're doing. You're keeping the divine, your inner child, the little child. Spirit is a child, a divine child, which is what you are too. It's the playfulness. It's the je ne sais quoi. No guts, no glory. Be brave. Go and do what you want to do. It's your time to just do whatever you want. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to literally play and do whatever the heck you want to do. Holy crap. Okay. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. That is a big fat no. So we're going to go ahead and do 56 then. A message from Spirit. Know that I am with you and there's nothing I won't do for you. When you think you are all alone and there is no hope, know we are forever connected by a beautiful silver cord and you will eventually come home to me. That's another thing of coming home. You're going home to yourself. you create home. It's a frequency, a vibration that you can carry with you anywhere and everywhere. That's why some of us never felt like we belonged in anywhere. Like we just never fit in anywhere we moved or went. Like, and it takes a while to realize that you cultivate the home within yourself. That way, no matter where you go, you are always at home. Make time every day to connect with me. I am only a thought away, so ask for help when you need it. When you are presented with a challenging situation, when someone is trying to push your buttons, think, is this a setup from the universe? Is this the universe challenging you to see how you react? It definitely is. What did I just say? What did I just say about this friendship, egotism, restlessness? Somebody's really restless, and this is all a test. How are you going to handle this? Are you going to handle this with loving, motherly, nurturing energy as if you were the divine mother itself? Listening to the stories, getting in seeing what they're seeing, but from a compassionate place, not as in like you're gonna believe, because everybody comes in with half truths, especially if they're coming from an ego place. So it's identifying when they're speaking from their ego. Because we have Mercury here with Mars, and with Aries, and Mars with Leo. Very confident, almost cocky, very with their words. You have a choice. You can flatter them. You can flatter them if you want, but that's giving away power to somebody that you don't need to feed their ego. Oh, kill the ego. Okay, they might be flattering you so that you don't discriminate against them. And again, with this assertion. So take your assertion over the situation, but in a loving, compassionate way. How would you want the mother within you to deal with the situation? I know not too long ago I was faced with a similar situation, and I just told him what I saw. I was like, you're letting your pride in the way. If they just would have opened up and been vulnerable. I know, I get it. I get it's really hard for other people. But for me, it's like breathing air. It's like breathing air. I will say exactly how I feel so that others know my boundaries and where I'm at. Like on sensitive days when I'm like really sensitive and I don't want to be touched. I don't, like, and I even verbalize this to my son to let him know it has nothing to do with him. I don't want him thinking that there's something wrong with him. But I have days where I'm very sensitive and I don't want to be touched. So you are very good at communicating. I feel like you're good at communicating when other people have an ego and you're not allowing, like, oh, is this hurting somebody's feelings? No guts, no glory. Like, who cares? They need to deal with their emotions. They got triggers and you're actually helping them out, okay? Be brave and go do what you want to do. I didn't even finish this. Be aware that we are all actors on the earth stage. Every situation is a setup designed by you and spirit to help you evolve into the person you are meant to become. I'm telling you, this is a game. When we get our emotions out of the way and truly love ourselves and just keep going back to center, connecting back to the divine constantly, your love, your attraction, because you're pouring into yourself, and spirit is trusting you to hold the divine light within you. Resurrect this energy and allow these energies to come to you to be affected by your frequency. There are triggers, there's things, but it's not about shaming, it's not about guilt, it's just about being the soundboard, about being that mother, like, oh, that must have been very hard. But not like pouring into feeding their ego or their victim mentality. It's about you observing, and just your conscious awareness is changing things because you're so connected to the divine. In every single situation, think, what would love do? And that is your answer. You are free to choose a different timeline that you would prefer. Just imagine what you want to happen. Imagine it in your meditations and take action in line with your imagined timeline. Example of meditation to connect with the divine. Ask Archangel Michael to put a protective blue bubble around you. When you are meditating, consciously use your imagination to go to the beautiful place such as a field of wheat. You can lie down in the field of wheat, lay on a lounge or a hammock in the field of wheat, or walk through the field of wheat. Use your imagination. And it is best to actually, like, when you use your imagination and you create things, you're actually pulling from source. You think, oh, I'm just making this up. Yeah, you're making it up with source, because source is feeding it to you, and you're putting the intention out that you want. You're casting out the pole for some kind of idea. And then your spirit team and the divine will throw it back to you, depending on your intentions and your frequency. So be aware of your intentions. Is it to hurt somebody? As long as it's not to hurt yourself or others, you're good. You're good. Or ulterior motives, you know? While you are there, say to the divine, I am aware of you. Are you aware of me? Imagine the divine answering yes, because spirit is there. Imagine sun baking, and that the sun is love from the universe. Be willing to receive all the love the divine is sending you. Relax and be open to messages from the divine, or just be in the presence of love. Know that you have connected to source, to the divine. All knowledge is available to you in this space. The Akashic Records is a database of memories and everything that has been or will be in our universe. It is ever changing depending on our actions and what we co-create with the divine. The more you connect with the divine, the more exciting guidance you will receive. You live in an infinite field of probability, so if the field is infinite, whatever we can imagine exists. It may not be physically in front of us, but it exists in another dimension. When you are in this space, your heart and body filled with light, this is when you can imagine the future you want and create the future you want. Google the lyrics to Ablaze by Alanis Morissette. They forgot the T. Ablaze. I went to Alanis Morissette concert not too long ago. Aging well. You're also aging very well. Keep your eyes ablaze, you guys. Keep your eyes on the prize. Be brave. Be so freaking brave. Like, because you are. Ah! All right, let's pull a little bit of tarot, and then we're going to close this out. Yeah, Page of Coins. So there's something you're starting here in the physical. Thank you, Dee. Thank you for filling me with color. Okay. Let's get one. Wait. What's next with this? Do we need to know anything about this egotism, this restlessness, this friendship? If nothing, then nothing will come out during this. Okay. So, what is their advice moving forward? Yeah, I feel like this was just a learning lesson. If this is coming up, just remember to sit and answer with love. Or some people want to do, what would Jesus do? What would Buddha do? Because my calves are tingling. They are connected, Christ consciousness and above. Also, is somebody's wrist hurting or something? Because my wrist was fine. It was fine. And then just during this reading, it's been acting up. Let's get some advice for you. The opportunity and outcome. Advice. Okay. Woo-wee! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Looks like the mermaid took the sword and went to land. What's their opportunity? Oh God. I'll show you what I'm seeing. Advice, opportunity. Wow. One more. Woo. Damn. Okay. Outcome. I will show you guys exactly what I'm seeing. I'm taking it all in. Outcome. And one more. You are something else. Whoever you are, you got it going on. You got it going on. This is so cool. Yikes. This is so interesting. This is so... I'm getting somebody sitting in the eye of the storm. Okay, I'll come back to that. For your advice, you have the Fool, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Queen of Swords. The Mermaid is taking a leap of faith, coming out of the subconscious, out of the deep realm. Look at these fishies, swimming with the fishies. You pulled something, you grabbed something, you brought it back. You brought a truth. You brought a breakthrough out of these deep, murky, subconscious waters of yours. And now you got feet and a land. You have wings. They're hidden. But now you're in the land of feet. You're in the land of feet. You get it? You got your sword. You came out of the water. That's your advice. So get that. Come out the water. Confirmation from the train. You are. It's like you're marching up to that castle. You see that castle? You're marching up to this castle with your sword and your feet. That's your advice, okay? So get your feet. Get your feet. Your energy is very funny, or your ancestors are really funny. Oh, I like it. Okay, opportunity is Gemini energy, the Lovers. A choice, or it could be an energy that you're hooking up with. We have the Knight of Coins. It could be somebody who is already on their path, who's taking it nice and slow and steady. I see them very intentional. They like to check out their options, okay? Now, if this is not another individual, I find this being you. Are you going to choose a path? Your opportunity of... okay. Spirit saying you have an opportunity to choose a path that is nice and slow with a lot of options. You're going to have time to literally investigate what you truly want. It's like, okay, I'll give an example with my son. He'll either remember the last thing I said, and that'll be his choice, or he'll only remember one, and that's his choice, and I let him go with it, you know? But he doesn't always go through all of the options. I'm like, hey, look at all of them. Did you look at all of them? Or you're just looking at the first one that you saw? So you're going to have, this is your opportunity. You're going to have a choice. You're going to have an opportunity to choose a slow path that has a lot of choices. And also it's going to help you decipher what is an illusion and what is not a real desire of yours. What's not a real, not that it's not real, it's just maybe you've already learned some of these lessons and you're like, that's not really for me. So X. You go and check this one out. I thought that was for me like 2 years ago, but it just came up and it's not working anymore because your manifestation is really speeding up. And it's almost like all these things that were within your vortex, since you're aligned, since you're loving yourself, all of these things are coming in. That's probably why these friendships, love, interests are swinging back around. We are in Mercury retrograde. There's 3333 when I look up. There's a lot of retrograde energies, including Pluto and Aquarius, and we got Saturn, there's a lot. There's so much going on in the cosmos right now that double, triple checking things and taking things slow, that's a great opportunity, in a fast-paced world. Us chosen ones learning to slow down is helping. It's helping a lot more than we realize. So your advice, again, take that leap of faith, take your sword of truth, and start setting boundaries and delivering what people actually need to hear with love and compassion, but with boundaries. I know the Queen of Swords isn't really that compassionate, but if she would have done this, I would have actually taken that into account. But yeah, I do see you slaying demons though. I see you see you cutting people's egos down with like love and compassion. Like being a really nice bitch or something. My girl, your day will come. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. For your outcome, you have the Tower. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Earth Angel energy, Sagittarius. Also, we have Scorpio and Mars energy. Or Aries energy, Temperance. Then we have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And then Ten of Swords under that. Queen of Wands, a little hot. Yeah, okay. Your outcome is you alchemize. It's like you're done running. Somebody's done running. They have learned to go within, call on spirit, call on the divine. Look at all that help, the unseen help that you have. And instead of bringing towers, setting things ablaze, and maybe having to go venture off and leave something that you've already built, I see you alchemizing this in a new way. Something new. You're resurrecting something new. The fruits of your labor are giving you access to awaken some kind of Akashic record energy or knowledge within you, because you've healed, because you forgave the Divine Mother, because you forgave your mother, because you forgave not getting what you needed as a child, understanding the circumstances all around it, which is giving you the opportunity to alchemize something brand new with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Do you see her dancing? Do you see these helpers? This is teamwork. This is mind, body, soul connection. This is you connected to the earth, the volcanoes, the planets, the mountains. Whoever you are, you're doing something very special. Ooh, there's a volcano right there. Volcanoes erupting, earthquakes. It's like when you dance, when you call on spirit, earthquakes happen, tsunamis happen, and we know what's going on right now. And love you guys, love you. But something is being resurrected. All of this is, it's showing something. It's showing everybody something. You've dipped your toes in, and you came out. You came out, you beautiful freaking mermaid. And you took on the form of a human to help. To help. It's like, I went on this huge journey, guys. I went on this journey. And this is your advice. You've already done the work. You've already done it. I love how this came out. All right, you guys. This is your read. I love you. The universe loves you. And everything's working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, peace.